Hey friends, happy Saturday. I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving to all my American friends and family. I hope that your days was filled with Thanksgiving and blessings. I pray that uh, this next year is going to be the best year yet. I'm out here walking in this beautiful weather today. A little bit chilly, but you know what? I'm out here getting my steps in. Gotta get my 10,000 a day plus. So out here this morning doing that. Just really thankful for all of you, um, that have become part of the family here at Unstoppable Overcomers. Hey, Tim. Tim's walking too. Awesome. Out in the bears. Out with the bears. I'm just by the traffic, the highway. I don't see the wild turkeys this morning, which is something. Anyways, I just stay tuned, guys, because I'm putting together something in the next coming weeks that I want to launch before Christmas so we can at least get started. And then when we come back into the new year, we can see life transformation. Hello. Thank you. Yes, watch out for the cars. Absolutely. They're on the other side of the wall here, so we're good. Anyways, I did launch my book, the Overcomer Playbook, but I decided I was going to do like a group thing for 7 weeks. So it is a beautiful day, Victoria. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to do a 7-week group thing, group course, I guess you call it, with the book. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I'm going to be getting something out in the next day or two. Like I said, I think we should start before Christmas only because, hey, Elaine, sorry, I'm looking at the comments here. Only because, let's start before Christmas and then we'll continue in the new year. And I say that because you know what? I'm on this weight loss journey. Thank you to Victoria for connecting with me with Jermaine Jackson. And I thought, do I really want to start this before the holidays? And I'm like, yes, I do. Because, when I look at the calendar the last couple of years, I've been so ticked off on January 1st that, I was the same way as I was the following year when we started, right? So I was like, why not start before Christmas, right? And I thought it's the only way to do it. And I realized, in speaking with Jermaine yesterday, a lot of things we go through are all in our mind. So if we could get our mind right, we we can do anything, right? If you can visualize it, you can see it, you can do it. And it's funny because I've had conversations with several people and I'm like, oh, I wonder if he'll give us a cheat day for Christmas, and on and on and on. And then yesterday it clicked. You know what? I've spent 46 years having those cheat days at Christmases. So if I allow myself to be on plan this time and I get the tools that Jermaine's laying down, there's going to be a time in our lives that we can eat whatever we want. And it's just going to melt off our bodies. So why not make me a priority first? There'll be other Christmases. There'll be other Christmas dinners where, we can stuff our faces with whatever, if that's what we choose. But why not this year say to ourselves, nope, you're good. You're a priority. You're number one. You need to put yourself first. And that's why I was just like, damn, like yesterday I learned so much from Jermaine. And he'll be on the show in the February of next year. Guys, when he comes on, he will bring the heat and the fire, let me tell you. Yes, let's have a potluck. So what I decided was I'll roll it out in a couple weeks. Let's start this because we want to get ourselves right, right? A lot of what the Overcomer Playbook is getting ourselves right. The 7 steps I used to get me to this next thing, to where I am today. Like I had to go through so much crap and inner work this last year to get me to where I am today, so that I can take that last little bit, apply it to my last thing that I need to overcome, like the last big thing I need to overcome, and move on. That doesn't mean that I have like another list of things that I have to overcome. Don't get me wrong, people, we're always going to overcome something, but there are things in our lives that we need to, that are battles that are holding us back, that we really need to bust through. And in those 7 weeks when we do this course, we're going to bust through that. And I promise you, by the end of those 7 weeks, you're going to think, well, crap, why didn't I help myself first before now, right? And we all get into that mindset. I know ladies especially, we got to take care of the family. God, don't even get me started. I have a grandmother that says, well, you got to take care of your man. And it has been ingrained into me that he comes first and then me. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What happens if something happens to me? If I was to die tomorrow, my husband has no idea what to do. None. In a lot of the different things. So, slowly but surely, I'm getting him to learn what goes on in our household, right? And so by putting ourselves first, it's not selfish, guys, because what I realized, I had an incident that happened to me 4 weeks ago. I'm not going to go into it, but anyways, and it was eye changing, and it was just like, if not now, when are you going to put yourself first in all things instead of just some things? And, as somebody who has put everybody ahead of everybody else majority of my life, that was a tough conversation to have with myself. So yes, I'm out here doing what I need to do and eating the proper foods to fuel my body instead of making it sick. And so that's why this course is going to make your mind better and rejuvenate you so that you can go into this next year on fire. And when we finish in mid-January, could you imagine if by the end of January, your life was completely transformed out of just doing 7 weeks? Could you imagine, instead of just going with the flow, you were actually creating that flow? What if, especially so I was on the Tim and Jim show last week, and I said, a woman has 10,000 thoughts per minute going through her head. And I had one of the ladies in the audience says, how did you know that? I said, because I am that lady. So what if we could calm that mind down? We could figure it out, what it is that you really want for your life, and create that roadmap for you. What if you didn't have to be full of stress? What if you didn't have to please everybody? What if you could start living the life that you wanted to make you happy? So with that, more coming soon on the start dates, and love to you all this weekend, and bye for now.